Let's make way. There he is. All right. Very nice.
You smell good.
All right. Welcome back, Dad! All right, he's okay. Nice look. We're so proud of you.
Look at you.
That's it. You've gotten the official medical okay from Dr. Jennifer Ashton. Huh?
Oh, for the record.
Okay. All right, very good. Thank you so much.
I arrived in New York
on
time for the program.
Yes.
Right, at 6:51 at Penn Station.
Okay.
I could have been there had it not been for the cockamamie walk here, walk there.
Right.
I think it's Russ Mitchell who sabotaged it because he wanted one more day to do the weather.
I was on time. We took a train that left Washington, D.C.
At what time?
At 3:10 this morning.
I can barely
And
speak.
the wisdom of which was?
Well, what I wanted to do, ideally, I wanted to time it perfectly, number one.
Right.
Number two, I wanted to make sure that I had enough time getting back from Milwaukee, so I had a nice long layover there to raise some extra money.
Right.
There you go.
So I had to go to Washington, and then we had to transfer.
Right.
And then...
Did you lobby in Congress for more money for yourself?
No, I slept through the lobbying session.
You and the rest of Congress.
To be honest with you, and I'm dead serious, I'm having a hard time kind of putting together a linear thought because I've been up for a while.
I was going to say, when was the last time you got some rest? You sleep on the train at all? Or?
No, we stopped a little on the train. Because the camera people who had been with me and my producer had, well, where are they? They really...
You look thinner.
You catch your breath.
You look like you lost a few.
You catch your breath. Let's look at the last leg of your amazing odyssey.
Let's do it. After nearly a week of nonstop traveling, I'd crossed half the country, making it from California to Minnesota. Thursday morning, I found myself in Minneapolis, still 1,200 miles from New York in the early show studios, with just 24 hours left to meet my goal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
After counting my money, I had $293. But was that enough to get me home with room to spare? I needed to be sure I had enough.
Yeah! A comp breakfast, and then we're gonna go over and rake some leaves.
To say Minnesotans are kind is kind of like saying the winters there are cold. So it wasn't a surprise that offers of help came my way quickly, and the job offers came in too.
And Super J and I are gonna, what are we doing?
We're gonna go up and prime some windows here in a nice historic building right here on the riverfront. Oh! I think he's a little nervous up there myself.
To be honest with you, I thought the work was really worth $40, but I'm very happy with 20.
By 1 o'clock, I got that little bit of extra cash I thought I needed. So then it was just a dash to the airport.
It's all right, take your time, hurry up.
The cheapest flight to the East Coast by the time I made a reservation was $168.70. It was from Minneapolis through Milwaukee to Washington, D.C. It had a long layover in Milwaukee, but that was a chance to earn some extra cash at the airport. I'm trying to get home, and right, I know. And they gave me $50 to get across the country, and I can sing you a song if I'm just looking for. What do you think it's worth?
A song?
Yeah.
I don't know.
$2, $5?
Yeah.
Depends on the song, really.
Name the song.
Hey, maybe you could
Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jets?
Benny, 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 Benny.
Yeah.
There we go. Look, I got $1. I got $2. Look at that.
Oh.
The last stop on my trip tonight was to our nation's capital, to change from an airplane to a train and head to New York City. I've always appreciated our country, but this week as I traveled it without the aid of a monetary safety net, I've been reminded that this is a nation of people willing to lend a hand and open their hearts.
What makes so many people do
nice things. You got to help people out. The way things are going, you have to.
It just seems like the right thing to do.
People need help. If they're in the middle of some place with no one to turn to, who's going to help them out?
This is exhausting. As the miles to home grew closer, I realized that the finish line was really never what the trip was all about. It was who I met and what I learned, and it was a chance to travel down a road with a stranger only to find a friend.
Impressive, man. Very impressive.
Very nice. I have chills, Dave.
You've been so many places all over the world and so many different sorts of venues and cockamamie ideas, as you would say. This, to me, seems like it was life-changing.
Oh, it was completely powerful. And I can't stress enough, you know, we've all been fortunate enough to travel around the globe for work. There is nothing nowhere, name the continent, that is as beautiful from one shore to another, from one border to another, as our own country. It is simply spectacular. And this was a strange, unintended gift. And it's not like I didn't appreciate America before.
Right.
But you said it so well. Harry said, you know, we fly over a lot of our country heading from the place we are to the place we need to be. And sometimes it's really a privilege to stop in between and meet all those people who make up the rest of the country.
Definitely.
Nice
Road
job,
less
Dave.
traveled.
Thank
Way to
you.
go, pal. Way to go, Dave.
And thank you to the New York Jets flight crew, the Seton Hall cheerleaders, and all of our viewers who came out to welcome you back.
And let's not forget the Susan G. Komen Foundation of Denver, Colorado, in memory of Hal Fishman's mother, who gave me a lift. Do your part. Help me out. Help Hal remember this trip.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome home.